What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the JBT podcast. Doing our Week 5 NFL predictions tonight.
Yes. It's been a while.
Steve will be joining us here in a few minutes, hopefully. So
Yeah. He'll be in here. Be the first time all three of
pop
us have been in on the predictions, I think.
Yeah,
Because we've
that's
done
wild.
because we've done two, and one was with you,
Yeah.
and then one was with Steve. But
That's
gotta-
wild.
Is there anything that's went on in the NFL while we've been gone that you want to talk about besides the Bengals? I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe you wanna
really,
talk about the
it's
Bengals
very
then, or-
disappointing
Yeah.
how the Bengals has played so far this year. I'm not going to lie. There for a second, I thought Carolina was going to beat us.
Yeah, I was worried too.
I didn't get to watch none of that game, but I was keeping up with the ESPN app, and
Yeah.
at one point they was up, they was down, and they was tied.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what is going on? I thought the Red Rifle was going to,
yeah. Our
but
Cam
lie,
Taylor Britt was
game,
just getting.
setting up. I at that point before they coming in that game though, I had in my head like we might not make playoffs this year.
Yeah. It's. I just
we
wish
still got to
they.
play our division.
Yeah. I just wish they didn't have to start off bad every year. You know.
Yeah, and I'm going to say it. I'm going to come out and say it right now. I've thought about it. You know, it's been seasoned in my head now.
Yeah.
I love Zach Taylor. I appreciate everything he's done. You know, the organization
is.
and led us for a first win and led us to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. He's.
I think it might be time to part ways. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve.
He's not
Joe
getting.
Burrow?
Yeah. No,
Good
Zach
Lord,
Taylor.
But
little slow starting. You guys have done jump ship, ain't you?
No, Zach
Oh,
Taylor.
let's
Zach
the
Taylor.
first Super Bowl, and I think it's time to part ways.
yeah, we're ending the podcast. We're done.
Yeah, we're done.
That was a good 3 minute.
Yeah,
Uh,
we no
yeah.
longer like football. We are done with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, no, I agree,
I
Mark.
think with the talent we've had in this last 4 years,
Mhm.
you know, something's got to give, man.
Yeah.
And especially starting out with the season every year, like the last 6 years, I think it said we started out 0-2, and this year we started out 0-3.
Yeah.
So something's got to change, man. That's
Yeah.
Zach Taylor's not that guy, guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Also-
before you got on, that's what I said. I've thought about it over the last week, and gave it time, process it, and seasoned in my head, and I came out and said it, Steve. Like I think I'm ready to move on from Zach Taylor.
Yeah, he's
I like the guy. I appreciate what he's done so far for the organization. Giving us the first playoff win in years and led us to the Super Bowl. But
I think he needs to
Now-
be on the seat.
now it's a different time, and it's time to go.
I'm going to say what I say with Neil Brown. Being nice does not get you wins, unfortunately.
Never.
No, it does not.
So
I got
It
the
does not.
in the league, and he don't get us
Yep.
very much sometimes.
I think the
And
Bengals
one
front
guy-
office is just not helping us out
One
at
guy
all.
that first popped in my head that I think would be a good candidate that doesn't have a job, as far as I know right now, is that Mike Vrabel.
John Gruden. Oh,
John Gruden
Yeah.
was another one.
Mike Vrabel. I think he's
I
like,
think he's a defense coach somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
As far as I
Think
know,
so.
I thought he was.
but I mean that doesn't. I mean,
yeah,
I'm
it
sure
doesn't-
he
I
would
mean,
take a
probably-
head coach
By the
job
way,
over.
I heard John Gruden said he's up for becoming coaching again. So
You got Belichick out there. Big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, I don't think he'll get back on the field though.
I think you need to come in, run the defense, and be the head coach.
yeah. I think
I just-
I think the Bengals front office has really done a terrible job too. I mean,
They have,
they
especially like deciding on who to pay and stuff.
yeah, and then they just let DJ Reader walk for
Yeah, that's
pretty much.
and
I
that-
you
mean,
can see that's absolutely destroyed our team.
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
year.
can't stop a
and
running nose
then
now.
and then the year before
So
that,
bad.
Jesse Bates. I mean,
Yeah,
and
that
neither
was-
of them
that was
got
dumb.
like crazy stupid money either. Like they
Jesse Bates is a Pro Bowl Pro Bowl safety his whole
Mhm.
prime. So
Which I mean, I don't know. I don't know. They're cheap too. Like the Bengals front office is known
They're not
for
a
being
very
cheap.
they're not
So-
a very rich organization yet. I don't
No.
know.
They've got
They're not.
better. They've got better though these last 2 years, because I never imagined they would pay some of these guys like
Yeah.
what they.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I was happy.
Yeah.
Like their value's gonna have to come up some, I think, before.
Yeah.
But before we talk about anything else, I want to ask our
Oh.
good friend Steve, are you ready? Excited for this weekend,
Oh.
Steve?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, okay, we're good now. We're good.
You
now.
there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm excited. Very pumped.
You're going to the game, ain't you?
I am. Yep, going to see Pittsburgh and Dallas. Going with Logan. The only thing that I'm a little upset about is I don't think Micah Parsons will be on the field. He got hurt last Thursday,
Yeah.
and I just so happen to only have, and I got a Micah Parsons jersey. Then I got a Zeke jersey with 21 on it. So
Hey, don't worry. No matter how bad it goes, you could go and watch your first game and watch them lose to the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah, at home in the season opener with new jerseys. Yeah. So yeah,
All the hype was there.
I watched.
I don't
dude,
think
my-
you can get worse than that.
No, dude, my first NFL game I've ever watched, dude, or went to, I watched the Patriots run 6 offensive linemen the whole time, dude. It was terrible. And it was like the second least offensive snaps Burrow has ever played, like ever in his career. I was like, dude, come on. Anyways, that's over. Steve, I hope you have fun. I
Well,
hope it
Steve,
goes
I
better
hope-
for you.
I'm excited.
Hope
One
you're
thing I'm not excited about is pretty much the same thing that you said there. I think that Pittsburgh's just going to line it up and run it 45 times.
Yeah.
We also can stop the run. So.
Yeah. We're
Fields
pretty
and
similar
Najee
teams
Harris
here.
and- yeah. They're just going to run right over top of us, I think. And Dak Prescott's going to have to score 300 points to win it.
Hey, he could do it though.
Our offense, our offense I like so far. We don't have a run game, which sucks, but Prescott seemed to be making it work with Lamb and then the supporting cast. So
Yeah. Well, hey, y'all might be in a spot to get the Boise
I
State.
think that Adams. Oh yeah. That Jeffrey or whatever his name is.
Gentry.
On Jeffrey or whatever.
Gentry.
Henry.
Something,
Yeah, Henry.
something like that.
Is it pronounced Ashton or like something different?
I don't know. I've never.
I don't know.
Like Ashton.
Yeah.
I would say like Ashton. I don't know though.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I've heard somebody pronounce it like that, but I don't know.
are we wanting to go ahead and get into our predictions here, I guess? So, as you all can see now on the bottom, we have a little scroll wheel that shows all of our picks from the previous week, like our record from the previous week, and then our season total, because we're doing this every week. Even though we haven't been recording anything, we've still been keeping up with it.
Okay.
So, total for the season so far, Mark is in third, which still a positive record, 34-30 on the season. Mark is, and then I am
500. Been a tough 2 weeks for me, man.
Yeah. Mark, just to kind of update, Mark in week 3 went 5-11. That really hurt him.
Had a few games that go my
We're
way.
5-11.
Yeah.
Had a few games that go my way, Steve. I mean, what can you say?
Come on, man. He's
And then I'm in second. I'm 35-29, so I'm just one game ahead of of Mark. The first week is my worst so far. I went 7-9 in week 1. That one shouldn't count anyways because you don't know whatever. I mean, you never know what's going to happen. And then Steve is at the moment. Don't get too excited. Me and Mark have been catching up to you after that really good week 1 you had. You went 12-4 in week 1. I think that's what's kind of got you in first so far. You're let's see, what am I? You're 5 games ahead of me, so you're 40-24. So doing pretty good to start off the season. Like I
Oh,
said, you went 12-4 week 1, and that's like the best any of us have done any week.
I went
So-
11-5 twice.
Yeah, I went 11-5 once, and then the rest of mine are just kind of
That
like
one week,
50-50.
that 5-11 really
5-11 really laid you down.
Yeah,
didn't
we might
Yeah,
be coming
really.
back to that, 2 months from now. And
it? Yeah, that may
talking
be
about
the nail that's just like always there. You know what I mean? Just can't get it out.
Yeah,
There's a few games that week that I really hated those teams.
yeah. I will say though, like on the app, it keeps like margin and everything, and Mark's been doing really good in that. He's been getting the
Yeah, this week it was really close. Last time I checked, I didn't look at it.
yeah. No, this week actually. Well, I already told Mark. This past week, so week 4, we all went 11-5. So we all had the exact same record. I think Mark finished in first because of like the margins and stuff.
Yeah, the
'Cause he
point
got
thing
the-
is what.
yeah. Well, and we figured that out, Steve. It gives so the bonus points. It gives a bonus point to whoever like picks the game right, and whoever gets it closest on the margin score. So that's how you
Yeah,
get
but I
the
see all the
bonus.
breakdowns. I was like, I don't know what half this stuff even means. I know the margin is showing me doing pretty good, but
Yeah.
like the bonus, I have no idea what goes into the bonus.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and start off with the Thursday night
Thursday
game
night.
this week. Actually, I think it's gonna be a pretty good game. Falcons
too. It's
and
divisional
Buccaneers.
game.
Yeah, divisional game. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Thursday night, prime
Who'd
time.
you all pick? I don't even have mine up yet. I'm gonna get that real quick.
I went with Tampa, man. I'm gonna roll with Baker. He's hot right now, man. And I just like Tampa Bay's team overall a little bit better than I do Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely I mean, after the first 4 weeks, I would probably agree.
I do
But-
think it's gonna be down the wire though. I think I got Tampa by like a field goal.
Yeah, you put them by 3. I took Atlanta by 3, even though I agree with you that Buccaneers have been better this season.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with Baker, man.
It's at
He's been-
Atlanta too, so
Been balling.
and I just I think Kirk's kind of, that first week he was obviously not I don't know. I think it was kind of in his head where he got injured, so he was kind of scared to
Play very
move
well.
around too much. But I think now he's I think each week he's kind of getting more and more back to himself, and he usually plays good in prime time. So give me the Falcons by 3. Steve, what do you got for this game?
I took Bucks by 3.
Okay,
Kind
you
of
and
like Mark
agree.
said, I'm really high on Baker right now. I feel like he's balling. I got a lot of confidence. He's got Godwin and Evans both doing their thing. The run game's kind of a two-headed monster. I mean, it's not great, but it does enough for them.
Yeah,
Then their defense is always tough. So,
right.
I mean, I think Atlanta's
Yeah.
good. I mean, they really should have beat the Chiefs. They kind of got screwed there at the end.
Yeah,
And like I said, week 1 was week 1. Steelers ended up being a lot better than most people thought they'd be. So, I
yeah,
don't know. I think the Bucks still might just be the team, though.
yeah. They.
Yeah.
But now, if the Falcons do pull this off, that's pretty big for the division because that puts them both at 3-2, and
Yeah,
the Falcons
yeah.
would have the advantage because they would have won the head-to-head. So
And they've beat the Saints, so
This
they'll
is-
be 2-0
yeah.
in the division.
So this is like a
Hey.
playoff implications.
You remember though how I said the Saints, man, don't count the Saints out.
Yeah, you
Beginning
did
of the
say
year.
that. You did say that.
Derek Carr, he lit six
Mr. Empty
up.
Calories.
Yeah, he did.
Mr.
He
Empty
cooked us.
Calories.
I don't know that it was really. I don't know if it was much him as it was us, our defense being terrible. But hey,
Hey, whatever. It's just funny that it happened against Dallas.
yeah, it was
Yeah,
crazy.
that's- yeah,
About like how Jaden
Uh,
Daniels done Cincinnati.
yeah, yeah.
Jaden Daniels was nuts.
That was surprised. Everybody has a career day against us. Michael
Yeah.
White.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible. I'd rather play. Dude, it's terrible. But as a Bengals fan, I'd rather play Patrick Mahomes than any rookie or backup ever.
Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen any day of the week.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't get it. All right. So our next game, this should be a good game, I believe. The Jets versus the Vikings. It doesn't say at, so is this like a?
It's in London.
Yeah, it's in
London,
London. 9:30 game. Yeah. Okay, so that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
I've fallen off the Jets hype train already. After that showing against the Broncos,
yeah.
I don't know that Aaron Rodgers is even the answer there. Defense still great.
Mhm.
They don't get Brees Hall or Garrett Wilson involved nearly enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the conditions it was raining, but scored 9 points against the Denver Broncos and lose 10-9 is just pitiful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You can't make some of these games make sense, though. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, dude, this year's been so like
Weird.
who they're playing. The Vikings. They're not be 4-0.
Sam
Destroying people.
Darnold.
I mean, he's in the conversations of like MVP talk right now.
Yeah.
They beat the Niners to death. Beat the Houston Texans to death.
Yeah.
Had Green Bay down by 1 million and they came back.
Yeah, dude, with the MVP stuff, it's so weird. Like, Joe Burrow would be the front runner if we could pull off that game against the Chiefs, I feel like. Because, I mean,
I think Burrow's having a good year.
he is, dude. He's having a great year, but his defense can't stop
his footing back.
Notice stuck.
his defense. The Bengals defense. We'll talk about them in a minute. I took the Jets actually, by two.
Jets.
You took the Jets.
By something like that, 2 or 3.
You both took the Jets.
Yeah, we both.
I
Yeah,
took Jets because I think it's time for Minnesota to lose a game. I don't see them going
Yeah.
undefeated very much longer.
they're due. They're due for a loss.
It's
They
in
keep-
London, neutral siding. I think it's just one of those games where
Mhm.
you know
I don't know if this is the one, I guess.
could maybe
I think
win a
it might
game
be.
against them.
I think if there's any defense that's going to make Sam Darnold not play like an MVP, it's this one. So
Especially after what you
I
said,
thought the
Steve.
49ers
last
would do
week,
it to him.
that performance after that, I mean, surely can't get no worse.
yeah, it's only
Who
up from
knows?
there.
I think the 49ers have a better defense, and he played phenomenal against them.
I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll see.
Him sharp.
See how Sam does after he's ate his tea and crumpets for the morning.
It's
London.
against the team he got drafted. You know, he might still have a lot
Yeah, revenge
PTSD
game.
from.
Revenge
I think he's
game.
got a lot to prove.
Next game here. The Panthers at Chicago. The Bears. The Bears 2-2. Panthers 1-3.
I
Glad
just
we
about
didn't
took
lose to them.
Carolina, but I went with Chicago.
Yeah, I went with Chicago by
I think
6.
they've got a better team overall. But I ain't gonna lie, Andy Dalton, man, he could easily come in there and win that game for him.
Yeah, I almost took the Carolina Panthers too, just because for that reason. But
Yeah,
I went with. I think Chicago's got a better defense. So.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
That's
I think,
why I ultimately went with them.
yeah,
And it's at home, it's at Chicago.
Mhm.
I think that'll play a party on it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
All's boy Caleb Williams gonna have to get his feet wet eventually now.
He's done better the last
He is.
2
He's starting
weeks.
to.
I mean, he's done better like every
Lock
week
in a
almost.
little
I
bit.
feel like, but
He played last week. I think was his best game of the year.
yeah.
He's still
He's-
getting hit a lot. That offensive line's
If
got to do
DJ
better.
Moore wasn't being a little crybaby about everything, it might help him out a little bit. But I think in wide receiver contracts when they sign it, dude, they have to sign that they like make at least one scene every year. You know, they just got to make a
I just
scene.
feel like I feel like
be-
they can definitely. I know Keenan Allen's been hurt, but they need to utilize him a lot more
Hmm.
because he's such a good slot receiver, and that's
Yeah.
really what Caleb needs. Him and Cole Kmet.
Yeah, I think.
And
I
Caleb's
think.
got to use. He's got to. I get it. The pocket's bad, but
Mhm.
he's got to be an athlete in there at some
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean?
No, he's definitely not
I think it's
been
going to come
what
to
he
time.
can be, but yeah,
I don't know that he's got the. He doesn't have like the Jaden Daniels speed or that aspect of it, like the Justin Fields had to
Yeah.
get out of the pressure real fast. So
Mhm.
I think that hurts him.
But like you've said before, Steve, he's like Tony Romo. It's not about the speed.
Hey,
It's
I
about
told you that's who he's playing like, right? He's spontaneous.
He's like Burrow too. I
think
mean, Burrow does that too. There's a lot of good
Of course,
quarterbacks.
I feel like Burrow gets out of it. Justin or
Yeah.
Caleb Williams, they kind of just beat him up. Like he doesn't know like his rush lanes.
Well,
Yeah, for a long time, Burrow would just take a sack.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, he
He
would.
didn't know when to like get rid of it.
Mm,
I think
Yeah.
Caleb Williams he's done that a lot too because he wants to make these like passes like he used to in college, and you just can't do that now.
yeah. There's a steep learning
definitely
curve.
his week one game really showed that.
Just like
He
that,
wasn't
yeah, it's
great.
like that one game against Houston when you was talking in the group chat, like that pass right there. Those passes he could do in college, but you can't do that now.
Right.
Yeah. Well, even like week one, he was trying to run backwards and like beat those dudes to the edge, and those defensive tackles
Yeah.
are faster now. So.
These guys are a lot bigger and a lot faster.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't think he was like mentally ready for that.
Unless you're playing the Panthers, so he could pop off this week.
And honestly, I blame just kind of a little twist there. I blame Taylor Britt for Jaden Daniels' newfound thrill. He talked all that smack, and then
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels and Scary Terry went out there bombing it.
Cam Taylor-Britt needs to step up. That's for sure.
He had that nice play against Kansas City, and then he just.
I mean, he had. Well, I guess if y'all want to just kind of go into the Bengals game, we got the Baltimore Ravens at Cincinnati. I have no idea why this is not a primetime game. Kind of makes me mad.
Is it a 1 o'clock game?
It's a 1 o'clock game, dude. That's
They got
terrible.
the Chiefs and the Saints.
Yeah,
on the
it's
Monday
terrible,
night.
dude. What's
Who's the 4:20? Who's the midday game?
The
San Fran, Arizona.
Raiders, Broncos, Packers,
Wow, all those
Rams.
games suck.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, dude. Cam Taylor-Britt is. I mean, he had a really, really bad game against the Panthers. Like terrible. Like I don't know if y'all.
I'm glad I didn't get to watch that game.
He was, dude. When I say he was getting burnt, like basically every play, he was getting burnt every play, dude. Like he got.
What's gotten into him?
I don't know, dude. He had I guess he had a play where I think it was Leggett, like kind of ran like a little like he like kind of faked like a curl or like an in route, and then he just went up the field, and I mean he toasted Taylor-Britt, dude. He was like 5 yards behind him, and they threw a flag because Taylor-Britt even held him on that play, and he still got beat that bad, dude. It was. I mean, he picked it off because Andy Dalton threw it like 5 yards behind him. But like if he just wouldn't have held him, then he could have had an interception. But he just because it was an underthrow, like bad.
I heard the announcer talking like they hope that he's injured because he was playing so bad. Like they hope there was something else going on.
Yeah, he was. I mean, dude, he could not cover Deontay Johnson, like at all. He couldn't. They had to. Which I mean, this might just be however they wanted to play, but it was like later in the game, and it was either second or third down in the red zone, and they took him out, dude. Like they didn't play him for like 2 plays in the red zone. And I mean that might just be their scheme that they wanted to do that game, but it just seemed weird to me. Well, it didn't seem weird to me because he was dookie that game so far, but I don't know. It was not fun to watch.
If you guys want to hear some good news, I did pick them.
You did. We all did. We all picked him.
Yeah, I took him because it was at home.
I took them because they got to have it.
Yeah.
But I won by field goal, I think.
Yeah, I did too.
I took him because it is the most Cincinnati Bengals thing ever to lose to the Patriots and Commanders and then barely lose to the Chiefs and win.
I wouldn't even say the Commanders now because they went into Arizona and just obliterated them too. I think that team's.
Well, you got to admit though. You got to admit the Bengals and Cardinals don't have good defenses right now. Like, I mean, the Bengals are playing like one of the worst defenses basically in the league. And the Cardinals
much better.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But I did take the Bengals. I took them by 1. So that's all I'm giving them right now. But I don't know. They just always seem to play the good teams better, though. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just their thing.
The only thing that scares me is Derrick Henry's found out that he's Derrick Henry again. So
Yeah. And that's
Yeah,
our weakness.
he's probably going to hurt bad.
yeah,
And our weakness is the run game.
the people
Hey,
are making
yeah.
business decisions against
We
him.
did. Chris Jenkins played his first game, and he played pretty good. So,
But and I will say, in the past when he was in Tennessee, we've held our own against
Yeah.
Henry.
yeah.
At which our line was a little bit better.
Yeah. Yeah.
But still, hopefully, Lou Anarumo can cook
Yeah.
something up to him or contain him.
Yeah. I think,
We'll see.
yeah. I'm excited. Wish it wasn't a 1 o'clock game, though. That's kind of
Yeah, that's
garbage.
kind of dumb.
All right, next game we have the Buffalo Bills at Houston taking on the Texans. Mark, who'd you take?
Who's playing Houston?
The Bills.
Oh yeah, I think I took Buffalo.
Yeah, you took them by 4.
Yeah, took him by 4. I did.
I also took Buffalo by a field goal. Steve,
I took Houston by 4.
Houston by 4.
Did.
It is at Houston, so that could.
That's where I've made
Watch
my
out.
that's where I've made my
Gonna
money,
get up.
guys. Is these solo picks.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's where I've made my money
Really?
against you guys. Is where I pick. You guys both agree, and I pick differently. That's where I've made the.
Yeah.
But what killed me is I've took a lot of games this year, like a lot of upsets, and they've not won.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like Jacksonville's really screwed me this year.
Yeah, dude. Me too. Me too.
I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie, they're probably gonna screw me again this weekend because I've took Jacksonville. They're
That's the
bound
next
to win.
one. That's the next pick.
They're bound to win. They really do suck, I
think-
guess, though. I don't know.
yeah. I don't know. It's weird. I think.
It's awful.
I think the Bills are. I think it's gonna be kind of a. I mean, they just lost to the. The Ravens. I think this is gonna be like a.
Yeah, they
Get
got
right
embarrassed
game.
by the Ravens. And
Yeah.
I think Josh Allen is going to get the upper hand on Diggs.
And Nico Collins is gonna get shut down by Rasul Douglas, the greatest corner in the NFL.
That's a crazy state. That's a crazy thing to say.
Let's
I
go
think
ahead and go to that Jacksonville game, though. Because
I
like I
think
said, I took Jacksonville.
Yeah. You know what, Mark? I think I did too. I did.
Did you?
I took Jacksonville again.
I took the Colts by 3.
What is Anthony Richardson? Is he playing, or do you know?
It don't matter.
I think it does. I think,
Joe Flacco came in and balled.
yeah,
I think
but
Joe Flacco may be the better option than Richardson.
it's Richardson is such like a hot and cold player, though, dude. Like
Is
he'll
he
make
the
the
greatest?
greatest throw, and then he'll
Yeah,
make the worst.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
I think-
Kevin, this past weekend, I took Jacksonville against Houston. And Jacksonville had the game won until the very end.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, it's not going to
I
happen this
think-
week either. It's going to be the Indianapolis Colts.
me and Mark both.
Yeah, it's
picked-
probably going to be Colts like by the last touchdown again.
yeah.
But I'm going to roll Jacksonville because they're bound to take – they're bound to get their first win. I mean, they're not going to go winless.
They're gonna win eventually. Me and Mark are gonna.
I'm
brag
gonna
about
have
it
them.
the rest of the season.
It's not going to be the Colts. It's not going to be who they're going to be. It's not going to be the Colts. But hey,
It might be. You never know. You never
We
know.
shall see.
Now, next game we got a
Battle of the Titans here.
yeah, a Tua-less Dolphins at New England. So
I took
took
New
the-
England.
I
I
took
did too.
New
I took
England
both.
too. We all did.
Yeah.
I think
I don't see much of nothing there with Miami right now.
no, they're both 1-3. So, I mean,
I like New England at home, how they've been playing,
yeah, they can run. That's for sure. They can run the ball.
Pretty good.
Yeah, especially when they run 17 down linemen and report them all as eligible. Steve, you took New England too, right? Is that what you
Yeah.
said? Yeah. Not much to say about that game, I don't think, honestly.
Nah, it's not a very fun game.
Next game, the Browns at the Commanders. I'm the odd man out here. Hopefully, Cleveland can get it done. I'm
Yeah,
just counting
I
on their
took Los-
defense to do something. honestly.
I think this is Jay Daniels' biggest test.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it is for sure, especially with Miles
I think
Garrett.
it can be there if Cleveland's defense plays well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cleveland should have a really good defense. I mean,
I think
they're 1-3,
Denzel Ward
so
doesn't match up good. I mean, you got to always block Miles Garrett. So
yeah. Dude, Deshaun Watson, dude. I just about couldn't pick him to win a game, dude. I mean, he's terrible.
This is a game too that Daniels he needs to avoid getting those hits.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
He will get hurt against Miles Garrett and
Yeah.
what's
dude,
his face?
I don't know, dude. He's like just pinpoint accurate right now. Like I feel like his throws are just like effortless. Like he just.
Mhm.
I ain't talking about his throws, I'm talking about running.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just talking about him as a player right now. I feel like he's.
Oh yeah,
What
it's
did
like
he-
unreal. I never imagined him being like
He broke the record, didn't
it's
he? Or
like 3
set the record?
passes.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
got
some-
more scoring drives than he does incompletions right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
uh,
Like that's unreal.
Dude, there he's. Hey,
It's unheard
I
of.
told you boys that boy's gonna be something. I told
Yeah, but you didn't know of like that right there.
no.
you. I knew he was gonna be the best out of the group.
Yeah,
You knew he was gonna be better than Ted Williams.
through 4 weeks he has been, but
I think
it's a long season.
That completion percentage is gonna be coming down though a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it could come down, but I don't know that they're gonna be able to.
We'll
I
just
think. I
have to
think.
wait.
I think rookie of the year is up to him and Neighbors right now.
Yeah, Neighbors is.
Well, no doubt. I mean, I agree with that
Crazy.
100%. Ted Williams started out
Yeah.
terrible. I mean, he's played one good game, I think.
Yeah. I would agree.
But Nathan Williams, I like Williams. Like I said, in the long run.
All right. Next game. The Broncos at. No, sorry. The Raiders at Broncos. So it's in Denver.
Another barn burner.
Yeah. I
Vegas.
took Denver. Oh, you took
Denver also.
the Raiders.
Big Denver by 4. And Bo Nix we trust, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I agree. I took him, so.
I mean, truthfully, he's not even been horrible.
No, he had that. Was it week 3? I think was like a pretty bad game for him, or there was
But
one game.
his rushing upside is kind of keeping him alive too. So
Yeah, because didn't he only had like 60-yard
Like
passing?
60 yards passing.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's not gonna get the job done most of the
I'm
time.
going to get
Yeah. I mean, I could see this one going either way. I don't really.
yeah. I mean, it definitely could. I think Devontae
It's
Adams is
divisional, I
got for a
guess.
trade, so he's probably not going to play.
Mhm.
I think the
Yeah,
Raiders are just
That's
kinda
why.
very bad now.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Not much to say about that game. Next is the Cardinals at San Fran. Maybe a little.
I take San Fran, no question.
Yeah, I took San Fran too.
You know, I thought about it long because I don't think that San Fran's not the San Fran of last year.
No, not
No.
not
The
right
defense
now.
is giving up points. Ayuk is just not Ayuk.
I poop. That's his new name.
Yeah, he's terrible. They got Kittle and Samuel still, and
Yeah.
it's not. And Burrow's been playing, or Purdy's been playing well. The
Mhm.
team considered, but
Hey, don't you dare confuse them.
hey,
Uh,
I mean, hey, we getting there. Purdy balling. They got Dewan Jennings.
all I'm saying is if Burrow had the 49ers defense, they would be undefeated right now.
The 49ers defense is struggling this year, I think.
Not as much as the Bengals, though. Nobody is. Nobody's struggling as much as the Bengals right now. Defensive, at least. I took the 49ers, too, though. I took them
Yeah, I
by
like
4.
him.
You both took them by 5. So hopefully it gets closer so I can get that bonus point. Maybe it comes down to a field goal.
Price gratis.
Yeah. But hey, I told you all the Cardinals' offense was going to be good, and it's been good. So that's my
Yeah,
that's
you
my
said that.
my prideful
I mean, they've
take
been-
so far.
They've been.
What?
I don't know if I'd call them good, Jared. They scored 14 against Commanders.
Well, yeah. Okay. I mean, everybody has an off game. Oh wait, I was gonna look. I mean, they've been, especially Marvin Harrison after week
Mark
one.
Harrison's been-
He's they've been
they need to get Trey McBride more involved. But
yeah. But I think and Kyler Murray's been doing good. So
He's been doing a lot better than what I thought. Because, like, honestly, I've forgotten about him.
You wrote him off, but he didn't write back.
he's right back.
I did. Because his last 2 years, like, I've never even heard his name.
Yeah, he's been injured a bunch though. So
Like, I didn't really know what to expect.
I'm just hoping he don't get injured, and I think if he can stay healthy, he'll be good. I think.
Yeah, especially with Harrison. There'll be a fun combo there.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Next game. The Green Bay Packers at the Rams. Me and Steve agree on this one. We both took the Packers by 4.
Wow, Mark.
Mark took the
Yeah.
Rams by 1.
I ended up taking the Rams. That's just, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like this game. I don't like it at all.
What do you mean you don't like it? You just don't, no interest in
I
it?
just
Or?
don't like it, but take the Rams.
I don't like it. Like, I don't like the game. Like, I didn't want to pick either one. Like, kind of, it's one of those trap games for me, man. Those are the games that I've lost all year.
I think that's your problem. I think you think too much.
Is those games there? I mean,
I think
but that LA though, ain't it?
Yeah, but they don't. Yeah.
Without Nakua.
Yeah.
Jordan Love and them come back from down like 28 last week. He just
But-
had a,
Jordan Love's back. Is he back?
Yeah.
yeah, he came back last week.
Oh,
But
yeah, okay.
On
I didn't know
the flip side of that, the Rams did just beat the 49ers with no Cup and no Nakua. So
That's what I'm saying, man. The Niners are just
It's-
weird this year. I don't know.
I think every NFL
I don't
team
know.
is weird
But
this
I
year.
will say, I don't have to have that pick locked in until Sunday, so
Yeah.
that could change. But as of now, I got the Rams, but I'm gonna think on it a little bit longer.
Okay.
Mark said I'm going to
As
pick
of now, I got the
20
Rams.
minutes after it's over.
What is it?
You're going to pick it 20 minutes after the game ends. So I told you, boys. Green Bay.
After the game. Yeah.
All right, next game. The Giants at the Seahawks. We all agreed on here.
Give me the Seahawks.
Also, give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, I took Seahawks as well.
Wrong.
I took them by 2. You both took them by 6. So I'm Price is right. You all again.
Me and Mark kind of go same routes here sometimes on point spreads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say on the margins.
Yeah.
Jared does a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I do a lot of close games.
There's a real
'Cause-
Price is right kind of guy.
Yeah.
He missed a lot of days of school, you can tell, watching it with his parents in the morning.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Here you go. This is the big game for you. Sunday night at Pittsburgh. The Cowboys taking on the Steelers. Who you got, Steve? You're going to the game.
I took my Cowboys by 5.
There you go. I took them by 7. So
I think after watching all
Jared out of nowhere.
yeah, just talking about how I go 1 and 2
Yeah.
next game. Cowboys by
Jared went the
7.
high on all of us. I think I got Dallas by 5 or by 4.
Yeah, you got him by 4. Yeah.
Oh man, we all took out. That's not good.
Yeah,
But,
because
Jared took by 7. Oh, touchdown.
I love the top, Jared. Thanks.
yeah, hey,
I think the Colts proves that you can move the ball in Pittsburgh defense. And I know that our offense is pretty solid now.
mhm,
I think it's going to be a shootout because we're not going to be able to slow down the run game.
yeah.
Justin Fields is playing like Superman. I don't understand
I
what's
think
going on there. This year is just so weird.
yeah, I think what's going to help the Cowboys. I mean, like we've said, their run defense is about as bad as the Bengals right now. But against the Steelers, I mean, if the Cowboys get ahead and the Steelers have to pass against you, that's where
where you're gonna get 'em.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna get them.
Well, I mean, you can say that, but Fields was zipping the ball last week coming back against the Colts.
Yeah, but I think the Cowboys' offense is a lot better. Yeah.
I think our pass defense is better.
No, I mean your offense. Like I think you ought to be able to just outscore
the
them.
ball.
Yeah, just if like you said, if it's a shootout, I trust the
I don't know what
Cowboys'
it was.
offense more.
I don't know what's happened to Justin Fields this year, but like he turned the ball over against the Colts and he just like turned into Prime Brady for a little while. Like,
Yeah. It's a weird season so far.
weird year, yeah. It's a weird year. Like I like Justin Fields, but I did not think he was going to come out and be this guy for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess we'll see how the season plays out here. Now we got the final game, I think, right? There's not 2 Monday nights, is there? There's just one this week.
No.
Yeah. Okay. The Saints at the Chiefs.
All right, boys.
Me
This
and
is me.
yeah, me and
Doing
Steve
what I do best.
both took the Chiefs.
And I'm picking up the upset. I'm going with the Saints, giving the Chiefs their first loss.
Mm-hmm.
I like their offense, and I think it's a good trap game for Kansas City.
I hope so, but I picked the Chiefs by 4.
They want the
But
Well, I take Saints. I can't remember.
3. So you took them by a field goal.
3.
I mean, hey,
Okay,
if
I might lower that down to 2 or 1.
if the offense that showed up against the Cowboys comes out against the Chiefs, that's I mean, and the Chiefs have just
based on the Cowboys defense being
I mean, the Chiefs have been barely winning these games. Like
yeah, but
they haven't been they have not looked
I'm solely picking the Saints because I think it's a perfect trap game for them.
Yeah. And you got to back up what you've said about the Saints this on the podcast here. This is going into your I don't know what narrative. That's the word.
Yeah.
Your Saints narrative. But yeah, that was me and Steve both took the Chiefs there. So
yeah,
that
I
was
think
all the games.
Well, I think where Rasheed Ross might not even really be that hurt now. So.
Oh really? I thought he tore his ACL.
No, he passed the ACL. What I read was it wasn't officially tore, that it could be a bone bruise.
Oh wow!
So
that's a big difference.
Y'all stay tuned for the picks, man. But boys, I'm gonna have to get off here. My phone's about to die.
Okay.
On you.
Yeah, hopefully we're back next week with next week's prediction. But yeah, I think that's about all we got. Peace out.